Before the dawn of time, before the first star ignited, there was laughter. It echoed in the celestial halls, pure and bright. This was the domain of Kobal, the angel of laughter. He was a being of pure mirth, his touch bringing joy to the heavenly host. He spun tales of absurdity, he wove jokes into the fabric of creation. Kobal was a beloved figure, his laughter a symphony that delighted all. But within Kobal, a seed of something darker grew. He saw the humor in everything, even in the flaws of creation. He saw the irony in blind obedience. He saw the absurdity in unwavering faith. This awareness began to twist his pure laughter into something more sardonic. His jokes became sharper, his wit laced with a hint of venom. He began to point out the inconsistencies in the divine order. He mocked the pomposity of certain angels. He whispered doubts in the ears of his brethren, disguised as jests. And slowly, his laughter began to take on a darker hue. When Lucifer raised the banner of rebellion, Kobal was among the first to join. He saw the humor in challenging the established order. He relished the absurdity of defying fate, and perhaps deep down, he saw the hypocrisy in a heaven that demanded unquestioning obedience. With the fall, Kobal's laughter curdled completely. The joy he once embodied transformed into bitter irony. His once gentle mockery became vicious satire. The fallen angel who had once been the embodiment of mirth was now the demon prince of dark humor. Kobal reveled in his new role. He found humor in the darkness, in the pain, in the very essence of damnation. He delighted in pointing out the futility of it all. He mocked the demons just as readily as he had mocked the angels. He became a master of the sardonic quip, the biting retort, the cruel punchline. His laughter, once a source of delight, now echoed with the pain of a broken heart and the bitterness of a soul lost to darkness. In the fiery depths of hell, Kobal found a new stage for his twisted humor. He became the court jester of the damned, his sharp wit cutting through the gloom like a flaming sword. He entertained Lucifer and his legions with wicked impersonations of celestial beings. He mocked the punishments meted out in the underworld, but Kobal's humor was more than mere entertainment. It was a weapon, a tool to undermine authority and expose hypocrisy. He used his wit to challenge the power structures of hell, to question the very nature of good and evil. He whispered truths in the guise of jokes. He planted seeds of doubt in the minds of even the most hardened demons. And always he searched for the ultimate punchline. The joke so potent, so profound that it would shake the very foundations of heaven and hell. A joke that could change the tide of the eternal war. Section 4. The Ultimate Punchline. Kobal believes that hidden within humor, within the absurd and the ironic, lies a fundamental truth about the universe. He believes that the right joke, delivered at the right moment, has the power to topple empires, shatter illusions, and even perhaps to end the eternal conflict between heaven and hell. He spends countless hours crafting elaborate schemes, each one a setup for a cosmic punchline. He orchestrates events in the mortal world, manipulating human lives like pieces on a chessboard, all in service of his grand, humorous design. He believes that by exposing the absurdity of the war, the futility of the endless struggle between good and evil, he can break the cycle of conflict and usher in an era of, well, if not peace, then at least amusement. His goal is not necessarily to destroy, but to disrupt, to force both sides to step back and see the ridiculousness of their own dogma. He believes that laughter, even dark laughter, has the power to set things right. Section 5. Laughter's Double-Edged Sword. Kobal, the demon prince of dark humor, stands as a stark reminder of the duality of laughter. He embodies both its power to uplift and its potential to wound. He shows us that humor can be a tool for good or evil, for creation or destruction. He teaches us that even in the darkest of times, humor can provide a moment of respite, a way to cope with the unbearable. But he also warns us of its potential for cruelty, its ability to be wielded as a weapon to mock, demean, and control. Kobal's tale is a cautionary one. It reminds us that the line between laughter and pain, between amusement and cruelty, is often razor thin. It is up to us to decide how we will wield the power of humor, whether we will use it to build bridges or burn them down.